So today I'm gonna working on assignment 4. So this is my name and student ID. So first of all, I'm gonna run all of this successfully first. So because I don't want to like messing up later. All right, it should be all done. Okay. Oh, okay. Now it's done. Yes. So let me gonna explain it. What? Yeah. Okay. Now it's all done, should be, yes. So first of all, we're gonna bring the library into our Python script. We use a pandas. So we're gonna read the CSV file, and then we're gonna print the first 3 rows of the df. So using the head. So we're gonna delete the model column. We're gonna drop the models. Use a drop function. We're gonna access 1 equal 1 is in the column. So we're gonna delete it permanently. So we're gonna use a df alias. So and then now we're gonna delete the row 1, 3, 5 permanently, and then using the in place. So label 1, 3, 5 equal mean the rows number, and then we're gonna in place equal true. I mean we're gonna in place it. So we're gonna use drop function, drop all of that, and we're gonna print the first 4 rows. So there's a 1, 3, 5 is missing, and then we're gonna calculate the means of the range column. So we use the dot mean function. This is the mean of the range column, and then we're gonna calculate how many f do we have in the type column. So we're gonna also replace them with the AAA. So we're gonna print how many f we have first, 50, and then we're gonna replace it to AAA to the f. So the new value is gonna be the AAA to replace the f. So we're gonna print the first 5 column rows. So the f is gonna change it to the AAA, and then we're gonna get rid of the open bracket and then close brackets and the dollar sign. So we're gonna use a recast. So we're gonna use the string replace because those sign is all the data type is a string. So that string replace, I do it separately. So it's gonna be 2 lines, and then with there's a column. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna delete the open brackets and the close brackets and the dollar sign, and we use a remove, and we're gonna print the first 5 rows. So this is gonna be the result. There's only a number here. So what's the data type after that? So it's gonna be the integer. So it should be the object first. So we're gonna change the data type to the integer. So we use the as type to change the data type. So now the data type is gonna be the integer. So we're gonna calculate the average of the column, cost column. Yeah, that's gonna be the means, and then we're gonna and then we're gonna group by it and then print all of the cost for each continent dot mean. So we have or the cost average of cost for each continent right here. And then we're going to calculate the mean, max, and standard deviation for the cost, and then also group by it with the continent. So we're going to show all the mean, max, standard deviation of each continent. So we use the cost dot aggregation. We're going to aggregate of the rows. So in the 12, we're going to calculate the min, max, and the standard deviation of all the numerical columns, and then group by each continent as well. So we have every column, every numerical columns with the min, max, standard deviation for each continent right now. It's aggregation as well. So, and then next one we're gonna so illustrate the means of all the numerical column, and then also for each continent. And then we're gonna plot the bar chart. So we use the matplotlib library, and then we're gonna use the plot. We're gonna plot the chart. The kind is bar chart. So we're gonna count the number of each continent in the continent column. So this is the value we have in the continent column. So we're gonna show the percentage of each continent in the continent column. So count and then normalize it. So it's gonna be the decimal number, and we're gonna times the 100 is equal to the percentage. And then we're gonna show the unit value that we have in the continent column. So this is all the unit value, and then we're gonna show how many we have, the number of the unit value. And then we're gonna use the value count method for the cost column, and then this is the value count of the cost column, and then we're gonna describe it. So there we go. So we're gonna have the count, all the information right here. For the cost column, the counts, mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25 percentile, half percentile, 75 percentile maximum, and then the data type. And we're gonna plot the histogram. We're gonna plot kind as a histogram. So this is we generate a chart. So we're gonna change the number of bins to 50. So we have bins with the 50 and show the results. So and then now we're gonna do like finding out like how many missing value right here. So there should be no missing value. If there's a true, there should be no value. No value. So now it's going to be the length. So how many missing value we have after this, and before deleting it. So this is the before deleting. This is after deleting the number of the rows of the missing value. We use a length. We use a drop now, mean like delete off the missing value. And then we're gonna count the value, including the value of the list, and then like how many do we have. Show the statistic. Yes. But there's no null value, so it's fine. and then we're gonna replace the data type, the type column missing value with the x. Missing value with the x, but there's no missing value, so I'm not gonna replace it. So drop the rows that we have a missing value permanently, right? And we do it again, as similar as before. Yeah, it's already dropped, so it should be this previous result, but that is wrong. We should do it like again, and then because we already drop it, so we're gonna drop it twice. So we the previous output should be count 25, and then we're gonna set the ID column as a newest index, and then we're gonna delete the index name and then show the 5 first column. Yes, the index name is none, so we're gonna delete the index name and we're gonna set the index name as ID. And then we're gonna show the index column as we're gonna show the index column, so it's not gonna show the value of the cell is ID. Yes, and then it's equal to 70, so the index is 70, so its column is a value. So there's a 40, 40 values is equal to 70 for the value. And then we're gonna print all the index, column, and the shape. So we simply use the just type it .index.column.shape and then print those all the information here, 33 rows and the 7 columns. And this is the index that we have. Yeah, here's the new result. 6 column. Yes. So now we're gonna bring it back the ID, and then we're gonna reset the index, drop is equal true, and then we're gonna reprint it. So now it's gonna be the 7 column, and the ID is a P right now. So we're gonna describe the method of the my data frame. So this is the describe, and then we're gonna fetch the value of the first row and the third row of the result. We're going to use the iLoad to locate it. And describe, and the value is right here. First row and the third column. So this is represent the index number. And then we're going to sort the value of the coordinate column of the diag, and then we're going to sort the value count. Sort the value count of the coordinate column based on the alphabetic order. So we're going to put it in the ascending. So sort value count first, and then sort it by the ascending. By the coordinate and ascending. So this is going to be the value count. So and then the next one, we're going to show the order column. All the rows is 1, rows 1, 3, 5, 7, and then showing the column. I mean, like, first of all, we're gonna show 1, 3, 5, 7 rows by their all column. So this is put nothing is represent all the columns, and then this one we're gonna do it. We don't use. We just do the square brackets, and then the column, and then there's a rows. So put the type continent column with 7 rows. For 7 rows. Now we're gonna show the value of the type are equal to df type column equal to x. Since we don't have any missing value, so we didn't change the value to the x, so there's no x in our value. So pretty much that's it. Thank you so much.